In the sales out of service training, one of the things I teach is how to invent yourself for going onto the court. And what I mean by the court, which is also part of the training, is your relationship with the buyer. So one of the concepts we use in talking about how to invent yourself for the court is the term agreement. And let me give you an explanation of what that means. My mother was a painter, and she painted oils, portraits, and she sold her paintings for about $300 a piece. Picasso, as you know, is a famous painter, and let's say he sold his paintings for $300,000 a piece. Okay. Now, let's just say, for the purpose of explaining agreement, that my mother and Picasso both used the same paintbrushes, the same amount of paint, the same canvas, and the same wood frame. And say they took the same amount of time to finish one of their paintings. Okay. So how is it that my mother gets $300 for one of her paintings and Picasso gets $300,000 for his? It's what we call agreement. There's a certain group of human beings out there that have agreed that they will pay $300,000 for a Picasso painting. And there's also a group of people out there that agree that they'll pay $300 for my mother's paintings. So the question is, in the area of how to invent yourself for the court, is how do you create that agreement? How do you create the agreement in the perception of the buyer that what you're selling is worth the price you charge?